Hey there, folks. Welcome to our journey into the intriguing world of how the rich get richer. Have you ever wondered, why do wealthy people seem to get wealthier even when they're in debt? Well, you're about to find out. Did you know, as George S. Clason points out in The Richest Man in Babylon, good luck can be enticed by accepting opportunity? That's what we're doing here, seizing the opportunity to learn the secrets of the wealthy. And guess what? These secrets involve using debt not just as a necessity, but as a powerful tool for wealth building. In this series, we're unveiling 8 ways rich people make money with debt. You'll hear solid strategies and surprising facts. And one of these strategies might just be the key to unlocking your financial freedom. Intrigued? You should be. Stay tuned, because by the end of this series, you'll have a whole new perspective on debt and wealth. Let's dive in and unravel these secrets together. Leveraged investments. Let me tell you about Sarah. A few years ago, Sarah, an ordinary accountant, decided to play the game like the wealthy. She took out a loan at a 4% interest rate, which sounds risky, right? But here's the catch. She invested this money into a diversified portfolio, yielding an average of 8% per year. This strategy, my friends, is known as leveraged investing. The rich often borrow money at low interest rates and invest it in ventures with higher returns. It's like using someone else's money to make more money. Of course, it's not without risks, but when done wisely, like Sarah did, it can significantly amplify profits. Sarah's story isn't unique. Many wealthy individuals use this approach to grow their investments. It's all about finding that sweet spot where the return on investment outweighs the cost of borrowing. Real estate investments. Let's talk about something you see every day. Real estate. But how do the wealthy see it? As a gold mine. Take the story of Ava and Mike. They aren't millionaires, but they've got a clever plan. They took out a mortgage to buy an apartment complex. Now this might sound like a huge burden, right? But here's the twist. Ava and Mike rent out these apartments. The rent they collect? It's more than enough to cover their mortgage and maintenance costs. They're not just breaking even, they're making profit. Over time, the property's value keeps climbing. It's like having a piggy bank that grows on its own. This is a classic move in the rich person's playbook. Use a mortgage to buy property, then let the rent pay it off. It's a cycle where everyone wins. Tenants get a place to live, and Ava and Mike get a growing asset. Pretty neat, huh? Business expansion. Now onto something a bit closer to the heart for many of us. Small businesses. Picture this. Zoe, running a local coffee shop. It's the neighborhood's favorite. Zoe dreams bigger though. She wants another shop across town, but dreams need cash. Enter the role of debt in business expansion. Zoe takes out a loan. Risky? Sure, but it's a calculated one. She's not splurging this money. She's investing it in a second location. Fast forward a year, and what do you see? Her second shop is bustling just like the first. Revenue's up, and Zoe's dream is now her reality. This is how entrepreneurs like Zoe use debt. Not as a chain, but as a catapult. It's about seeing a loan not as a burden, but as a booster. Borrow, grow, and then earn more than what the debt costs. That's the game, and it's all about playing it smart. Asset acquisition. Moving on, let's talk about assets. I want to introduce you to Maya. Maya isn't just a collector, she's a savvy investor. Her niche? Art and antiques. Maya uses debt to acquire unique pieces that are not only beautiful, but also likely to increase in value. You might wonder, why borrow to buy art? Well, Maya knows something that many wealthy people do. Certain assets like art, antiques, or rare collectibles often appreciate over time. By acquiring these assets with borrowed money, she's essentially betting on their future value. It's a strategy that's backed by numbers. For instance, the art market has shown a steady annual return of around 8.9% over the past few decades. This kind of investment is more than just a passion. It's a calculated financial move. Maya's strategy is a prime example of using debt for asset acquisition. The goal here is to own assets that grow in value over time, outweighing the cost of the debt used to purchase them. It's like playing chess with the financial market, always thinking a few moves ahead. If you're finding these strategies useful, show your support by subscribing. It's a simple click, and you'll be all set for more great content, including our next chapter on tax benefits. Tax benefits. Let's dive into a topic that might sound a bit dry, but stick with me because it's a goldmine. Tax benefits. Think about it. As Robert Kiyosaki said in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. And this is about using your mind to understand how debt can play a role in reducing your tax bill. Take the case of Linda, a real estate investor. Linda understands that in many places, mortgage interest is tax deductible. So when she borrows to invest in real estate, not only does she make money from her rentals, she also lowers her taxable income through the interest she pays on her loan. It's like hitting two birds with one stone. As Warren Buffett aptly puts it, the more you learn, the more you earn. By understanding and utilizing the tax code smartly, Linda maximizes her earnings. This isn't about evasion, it's about wise navigation of the tax system. Statistics show that savvy investors often save thousands in taxes annually through such deductions. This strategy is a cornerstone in the wealth-building playbook of many successful individuals. They don't just earn more, they also save more by understanding the rules of the game. Hedging strategies. Now, let's turn to the more sophisticated side of things. Hedging strategies. In the words of Benjamin Graham from The Intelligent Investor, the essence of investment management is the management of risks, not the management of returns. Well, some affluent individuals use debt precisely for this, managing risk. Meet Alex, a seasoned investor. He uses debt as part of complex hedging strategies in the financial markets. For example, he might borrow to invest in derivatives or other financial instruments that balance out his other investments. This is about playing defense as much as offense. By using debt in this way, Alex can protect himself against market downturns or unexpected events. It's a delicate dance, requiring knowledge and caution, but when done right, it can significantly reduce financial risks. Statistics indicate that a large number of high net worth individuals employ some form of hedging in their investment portfolios. This isn't about gambling on market movements. It's about strategically protecting wealth. Private equity and venture capital. All right, let's dive into the exciting world of private equity and venture capital. Ever heard of the saying, "It takes money to make money"? This is exactly what wealthy individuals like Elena practice. Elena isn't just an investor, she's a strategic player in the game of high stakes. Private equity and venture capital are where the big fish play. Elena uses debt not just to invest in businesses, but to reshape them. She's part of deals where debt is used for business buyouts or injecting capital into promising startups. It's like being a part of a business's journey, but with a financial supercharge. The fascinating thing here is the scale. According to a report by Preqin, private equity assets hit $4.1 trillion in 2020. This isn't small-time investing, it's shaping industries. Wealthy individuals like Elena are not just betting on businesses, they're actively participating in their growth. It's a high-risk, high-reward game. As Peter Lynch said, the key to making money in stocks is not to get scared out of them. This applies here too. Elena knows the risks, but also the immense potential of private equity and venture capital when leveraged with debt. Buying on margin. Now let's talk about a strategy that's not for the faint-hearted. Buying on margin. This is where investors like Tom come into play. Tom is a seasoned stock market player, and he uses margin buying to amplify his investment power. Here's how it works. Tom borrows money from his broker to buy more stock than he could with his own funds alone. It's like turbocharging your investment, but with someone else's money. When the stocks go up, his profits are significantly higher than they would have been with just his own money. But here's the kicker. It's risky. If the market goes down, losses can be just as amplified as gains. According to a study by FINRA, margin debt reached a high of $847 billion in 2021, showing the popularity and riskiness of this strategy. Tom follows the wisdom of Warren Buffett. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. He does his homework and understands the risks. Margin buying is a powerful tool in the right hands, but it's not a game for beginners. And there we have it, folks. We've explored the 8 ways rich people make money with debt. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it? From leveraging investments to the daring world of buying on margin, we've seen how debt isn't just a burden. It can be a powerful tool in the right hands. Remember, as Thomas J. Stanley pointed out in The Millionaire Next Door, wealth is more often the result of a lifestyle of hard work, perseverance, planning, and most of all, self-discipline. So, how do you plan to use these insights? Which strategy resonated with you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts and plans, so drop a comment below. And if you're hungry for more insights into wealth building and smart financial strategies, don't forget to check out our other videos. We've got a treasure trove of content that could help you on your journey to financial freedom. Thank you for watching. And remember, wealth building is a journey, not just a destination. So keep learning, keep planning, and most importantly, keep growing. Until next time, stay savvy and stay wealthy.